Hey, what's up YouTube? My name's Cameron Doherty here with another tech video. Now I have super exciting news because my Tesla has officially arrived. My Tesla Model Y long range is here, and not only is it here, but it arrived 9 months earlier than expected. So let's talk about how that happened, what it was like bringing home, and what's to come. All right, so in October 2021, I placed an order for a Model Y long range, white color, black interior. All the details can be found in a previous video that I'll link down in the description. And when I initially placed the order, we were expecting about a 6-month delivery window. So when we were placing the order in October, the expected delivery wasn't until April. And that was something that we were okay with. We were gonna just wait it out. We had a fully functioning Honda Accord that we were living with and planning to trade in eventually when we picked up our Tesla. Now, shortly after we placed our order, just a few weeks later, we were met with some really unfortunate news. And the more I've learned about Tesla and people waiting for their orders, the more I've realized that this is super common. And that was that we all of a sudden had a delayed expected delivery date. So where we were initially told April, without any proper communications or anything like that, when I logged back in and checked my expected date, it pushed all the way back to September of 2022. And so this was an additional 5 months from our April expectation. And it was kind of brutal to think now, all of a sudden, from an October order, we were gonna have to wait almost a year to get our car in September. And it was totally a bummer. And so we were trying to just say, okay, it's fine, we'll get it when we get it. Maybe it'll still come earlier, who knows? And then something really interesting happened because at the tail end of 2021, there was lots of questions about the Build Back Better federal tax credit and whether or not that would apply to Teslas. And in particular, since it did not look like it was going to apply for 2021, if it might apply with cars delivered in 2022. So if you were following any sort of Reddit pages or any sort of things on Twitter, lots of people were pushing as long as they possibly could to accept delivery in hopes that they could get over that threshold into 2022 and then hopefully get a federal tax credit on their purchase. And I think this really worked out in my favor because all of a sudden, right around the end of November, around Thanksgiving time, once again, checked the app, just keeping up with it every once in a while. And all of a sudden I noticed my delivery date moved up. And not only did it move up, but it moved up 9 whole months. So from September all the way to December of 2021. And not only that, but later that day, I actually had a VIN. And so all of a sudden it went from, in the matter of a month and a half, going from expecting 6 months to expecting 11 months to all of a sudden being more all but guaranteed delivery within the next few weeks. So talk about a roller coaster, talk about an adventure, but we were overjoyed. We set a pickup date for late December and hopped over to our local service station. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and there's one in Matthews that's a short drive outside of the city. And when we arrived there late December, there was our car right up front, sitting ready to be picked up. And so the pickup process was super easy, super smooth. We always, we made sure that we went through all of the sort of main checklist items, checking for major panel gaps, checking for any like tire rash or issues with the wheels, anything like that. Making sure everything was just functioning, trying out the touchscreen, trying out the air, the heat, everything that you should do when you're picking up a Tesla. And there's some really great guides out there with a full list of everything to think about when you're doing that. And for us, we got relatively lucky. The exterior of the car, the overall build, everything was really solid. We haven't been able to find any major issues. A couple panel gaps maybe were a little bit larger than they should be, but nothing that was alarming and nothing that I thought I needed to do anything about. We did, however, though, find 2 small defects, one with the leather and one with the seat closing mechanism that drops the back seats. I'm gonna make a whole video about that experience and what it was like getting those serviced, so hit that subscribe button if you're interested in hearing more about that in the future. Now, in addition to that, the overall pickup from there forward, we were trading in our Accord with Tesla, which we had gotten an estimate set beforehand, had locked that in, or an offer, I guess is a more appropriate term. So we just showed up with the car, handed over the keys, handed over the title, filled out some basic paperwork with one of the representatives there. It was super simple, super easy. And then they handed over the keys. It's kind of funny to think about handing over just basically a credit card. But that was it. We were off and on our way, and it's been really cool to bring it home. It's been really cool to drive it around. It's so much fun to show to all of your friends and to drive around and hit that acceleration whenever you feel like you need a little pick-me-up. So it's been super cool, and there's a whole lot more videos that I'm gonna have to come. So this is really just the beginning. So I'm gonna talk about getting a charger installed at home. I'm gonna talk about different accessories. I'm gonna talk about what it's like going on road trips, of which we've actually already done our first one. And so all of these sorts of things, I'm really excited to bring to you guys and to share my perspective and my view. Now, I'm not gonna turn into a nothing but Tesla channel, but I do wanna highlight it because I think it is one of the coolest tech gadgets around today. And so alongside all of my other great content, I'm gonna bring you guys some Tesla specific videos. So I hope that this has been a cool update. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're looking forward, as I am, to all the great content to come in the future. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoy what you see, the likes are always free and the subs don't cost anything either. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.